It looks like some sort of restaurant. I have no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but I guess we go in and find out.
I walk in and I see Al. I'm excited. It's a cool place. Inside Phil's is a beautiful old school joint.
Welcome everybody to Phil Trani's in Long Beach, California.
Awesome.
Bobby isn't with us today, so let us introduce to you a Food Network star who I'm sure you're all quite familiar with. Robert Irvine.
Hello everybody, I'm so excited to be here today.
Robert Irvine changed my whole life. He helped me save my restaurant, A Restaurant Impossible. And Robert Irvine being here puts an immense amount of pressure on me. He is tough.
Robert is Food Network's fixer-in-chief, if you will, and he's invited you to this restaurant to help the management resolve a number of food issues.
Phil Trani's has been a landmark here in Long Beach for over 2 decades. The restaurant features continental European cuisine. Recently, the restaurant has been struggling. No new customers and not many repeat diners. Phil asked me to help bring in new customers, and I told him the best way to do that is by overhauling his menu. And you guys will be spearheading that mission. First, let me introduce the owner and head chef, Phil Trani, and Phil's 2 managers, Amber and Ashley. Amber and Ashley, they've been urging Phil to update his menu for a long time. What response do you get from Phil?
He's very old school, so change is very difficult for him.
Some of these recipes that I have are old recipes and I love them. But I've been struggling to keep business going since the times have been tough. I need help.
Well, Phil, we can give you some help. Our 5 Food Network star finalists are going to give your classic dishes a culinary makeover.
I love it.
Awesome.
Stacy, you won the Mentor Challenge, so you'll have an advantage in this challenge. All right, we're going to bring out 5 dishes. In Phil's menu, after each dish comes out, you can decide if you would like to remake that dish or assign it to one of your fellow finalists.
Wow. I really have to be strategic about who gets what.
I take one look at the dish, and I absolutely know why Robert has brought us here. These are outdated dishes that need help.
This is chicken cacciatore with pasta.
Oh man. A lot of restaurants don't carry chicken cacciatore anymore. It's gotta be an old school classic dish because I remember being like 7 years old and that's when the first time my mom tried to lay it on me.
Stacy, do you want to update this dish or assign it to someone else?
I'm going to assign that to Rodney.
All right, Rodney, go ahead and taste the dish.
It's an old family recipe that goes back 60 years. It was extremely popular, but the last 10, 12 years it just wore out.
Everything's not seasoned very well. It's real plain. This chicken cacciatore needs a makeover. Big time.
This is tornadoes and beef with garlic mashed potatoes. Wow. It is a train wreck.
So, Stacy, what do you think?
I think I'm going to pass this dish to Damaris.
I don't even like steak. It just doesn't do it for me. Okay.
The toothpicks that we hold the mushroom on top of the fillet is very tacky. Also, our bacon is really popular on the fillet, but sometimes it's overcooked or sometimes undercooked. They're partially real potatoes and box potatoes, which I hate saying out loud.
This is our crab stuffed halibut, and it's served with a baked potato.
Stacy.
I'm actually going to take this dish. This is the perfect dish for me because I can give it exactly the right overhaul to make it more modern.
So my issues with this dish are it looks like an omelet instead of a seafood dish.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let's bring out the next dish.
Salmon is my least favorite fish by far.
This is the roasted salmon with an onion pepper relish, served with a basic rice pilaf.
All right, Stacy.
Nikki's definitely my biggest competition. And I know that Nikki hates salmon. I'm going to assign that dish to... The challenge today is to make over Phil Trani Chinese restaurant's old school menu. I have the advantage.
All right, Stacy. Salmon with the onion, pepper, relish, and pilaf.
What do you think?
I get to decide which of the old entrees on Phil's menu each finalist is going to revamp. I'm going to assign that dish to Nikki.
I don't cook much salmon because I don't like salmon. So I'm not very familiar with cooking it or eating it.
All right.
She loves salmon.
Our salmon tends to be dry, or at least appear dry. And then it's called a rice pilaf. It's not a rice pilaf. It's just a white rice.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I really wanted to excel today, and it's going to be a huge challenge now.
Okay, Russell, let's see what Stacy has left for you to remake.
It's a stuffed chicken with the spinach and feta, rice pilaf, and fresh vegetables.
I get a simple, classic dish that people are still eating today.
If we have a problem with it, I think it's too dry. It's a very healthy dish.
Not really, really flavorful.
All right, finalists, as you know, each week you face a focus group. Now, today's focus group will be a mixture of loyal, long-standing customers and some first-timers. We'll be tasting and providing feedback on the dishes that you create.
You'll have 1 hour to cook your respective dishes, and you'll present to all of us.
And your 1 hour of cooking starts now.
What? Y'all. We have 1 hour to take menu items and update them.
I expect amazing dishes. Look around you. Somebody won't be here tomorrow, and it could be you.
Not me.
Restaurant Impossible came to my diner because we needed more volume. And I cleared over $1 million last year. Any utensils, I'm going to prepare the original dish, crab stuffed halibut with baked potato, with all the same flavor profiles.
Hot hands. Oh, wow, that's a bird.
But just give it a facelift. So I'm making a crab cake halibut roulade with white truffle, roasted potatoes, and green beans. I update vintage classics. Put it around. And that's exactly what we're doing today.
This is going to be my most challenging star challenge because Stacy assigns me the salmon. Wow, this is hot. And she knows I hate salmon. My goal is to make it delicious so that even I like it. I am making a pan-roasted salmon served on a broccoli cake, and then I want the whole thing to come together with a really, really vibrant riced pilaf. Coming through.
39 minutes, y'all. Stacy gave me chicken cacciatore. It's basically a chicken dish with fresh vegetables, tomato sauce, a little marinara, rested on top of some pasta. My solution for Phil's chicken cacciatore dish is go pie style. What time it is, man? What time is it? It's pie time, baby! I'm making chicken cacciatore pie. Oh my goodness, I had a pie blowout, man. I'm working really hard to get the selection committee to understand what pie style is. So I'm not making another pie that's not gonna kick somebody's butt.
Never seen a mess like this before in my life.
You never met me before. I'm making my sauce. It has peppers, onions, mushrooms, tomatoes. I pour my chicken cacciatore filling into my pie dough, and then I fold it up, sweet. Throw it in the fryer, see how it's gonna turn out. Please work.
Right now, you frying that pie?
Yes.
I don't want them to perceive that I'm just this narrow bacon bourbon dude. There we go. Today, I have to prove that I am the next Food Network star. Make it good, make it tasty, make it sexy. I want to do something that I know is health conscious, simple, easy to prepare, and shows a little bit of elegance. I'm going to turn Phil's feta and spinach stuffed chicken with rice pilaf into spinach wrapped breasted chicken. Hold the moisture in, poach in an onion vermouth broth. It's time to cook some risotto. I'm also making a simple lemon risotto. The flavor profile is going to be the same. It's just in this beautiful new package.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have 30 minutes left.
Damaris, how you doing, baby?
The dish that I have to recreate is tornadoes of beef with steamed broccoli and mashed potatoes. I'm having trouble getting inspired about the steak. So I need to just pull up my big girl panties and get on down to cooking. Oh yeah, you puppies look beautiful! The tornadoes I'm changing to a fillet. And instead of the bacon, I'm gonna baste the steak in butter. The mushrooms on top, I'm changing them from button mushroom to shiitake mushrooms, and I'm gonna roast them off. didn't even know they still grew button mushrooms. Instead of steaming the broccoli, I'm gonna roast broccoli. It's easier and it's tastier. And instead of half real, half instant mashed potatoes, I'm just gonna make all real smashed potatoes. Oh my God. I'm having a little issue. The skins are not breaking down. I hate that. It is so gritty and thick.
14 minutes, y'all.
Real. What Southern cook can't make mashed potatoes? God, these are terrible. I don't know if I can serve these. At this point in the competition, one little mistake and you go home. Are you kidding me? This is terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, I expect amazing dishes, and so does Phil, the owner. You are the salvation to his restaurant. You understand that? Wish
God, these are terrible. I cannot serve these potatoes the way that they are. Then I realized, I can get a food mill. If I can get these potatoes in there, put them through the food mill, I think I can get rid of some of the skin. Okay, 6 minutes.
Catch, baby. That don't sound good. Well, oh man, I see tomatoes and I see chicken and everything all over the fryer. So I have to figure out a way to seal the crust. Perfect.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Lord. Maybe it's space to be behind. Are these the plates?
Wow, this is hot.
All right, here we go. Plating up.
That's some ugly right there.
5, 4, 3, 2, out. Step away.
Sweet.
We cooked our dishes. It's been a crazy hour, and we're so close to the end. Everyone is a lot more serious because they know that if they can do well, they really could be the next Food Network star.
Bringing Rodney, who was tasked with making over the chicken cacciatore with pasta.
It's my turn to present. I'm feeling nervous. Since my chicken cacciatore pies didn't come out of the fryer exactly like I had anticipated, I'm gonna have to go out and sell these babies.
That's mine over there.
So what I did is I put together a pretty nice chicken cacciatore, wrapped it up inside of my sweet basil pie crust, and deep fried it. People are on the pie wave. It's happening. Pie style is contagious.
I think you're contagious. What's pie style?
Pie style is basically a way of life.
I want to know how much flour is on you and how much you use for this.
We're about 50-50.
Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you all very much. See you later.
Bye,
Enjoy
Rodney.
it.
Do you see a TV star in Rodney?
He's entertaining.
Definitely. Is this presentation something that you think would work in the restaurant?
Concept, maybe it's good, but definitely wouldn't work here.
I like dough, but I don't like it raw.
Yeah. I had a little burnt piece, which was not as edible.
Next up, Damaris, who was tasked with making your tornadoes of beef with mashed potatoes.
So today I had the turnitos with the mashed potatoes and broccoli. Instead of the turnitos, I used a fillet. And then the mashed potatoes, I just wanted to eliminate any fake potato product and just use smash.
I detect an accent. Where are you from?
New York. I'm kidding. Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky. What's that? I'm just kidding. I don't fist bump.
I like you.
Thank you all. Yeah. Hope you enjoy it.
I'd love to know what everyone thought of Damaris's presentation.
Sweetheart.
I think she's great.
I think she's got a great personality, but I'm from the south of England, and I can get this in the south of England.
Well, I agree. It may be a little more simple than it should.
Next is Russell, stuffed chicken with rice pilaf.
I think that I've given Phil's stuffed chicken a safe, comfortable amendment. Smells great. Now, the hard part for me. I gotta present. I like big flavors, but I want to tame it down and keep it within the confines of what I do. So I've done a spinach wrapped chicken breast. This has been poached in an onion and vermouth broth, lemon risotto. And this will be something that will alienate your old client base, but it'll definitely give your new client base something to bite into.
So why should you be the next Food Network star?
You know, I'm the old dog up with a lot of new tricks. And I know an awful lot, and I'm capable of teaching them.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I had a good solid hit here, and had I not been shown so much tough love by the mentors, maybe I wouldn't be growing.
I like him. I like him a lot.
Why?
He's passionate.
I think he's really confident in what he's talking about.
He's on the right track.
This dish is a big surprise, and I like that.
I like this preparation of the stuffed chicken better than Phil's.
He needs to put that on the menu.
Let's bring in Nikki, who's making over the salmon with a rice pilaf and a pepper relish.
The salmon is cooked really nicely, and that's the biggest relief. I am a huge veggie lover. So what I've done for you today is I've taken the broccoli, roasted it off, and created a broccoli cake. As far as the salmon, I like to cook in a way I call meat on the side, which means that I'm focusing on those vegetables, but incorporating meat, just a smaller amount of meat. Also, you got a little bit of rice pilaf around the side.
Can you call that a rice pilaf?
A rice pilaf is a rice that has stuff in it. I think it definitely could be presented as rice pilaf if that's what you chose to keep it on the menu like that. I feel a little shaken since the pilaf question because I wish I could really answer it. But there are plenty of people out there that don't know exactly what makes something a pilaf.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I have a question for you guys. Do you see a TV star in Nikki? You're hesitant.
Very, yeah.
I find something about her body language is like she's apologizing for something. And what that does is it undercuts her authority as an expert.
How you doing, babe?
I mean, it was good. It was quick. You know what, teacher? Give me the exact technical version of a pilaf.
You saute the rice beforehand. That's all that a pilaf is.
There's a lot of rice on the plate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
I think the salmon's very good. It's moist.
The fish is perfect.
It tastes better than it looks.
If I came to the restaurant and that was the plate that I was given, I would think that I was just given a plate of rice.
Well, let's bring in Stacy, who chose to remake the crab stuffed halibut with baked potato.
I'm feeling more nervous than ever. I really want Robert to feel proud of the efforts that I've made today. So what I did for you today was make a halibut crab cake roulade. There is also a white truffle potato. And then finally, I did a simple green bean. You had all of the makings of a crab cake here, and I really wanted to just do that for you. Super easy and clean. I hope that you love it.
Stacey, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy.
So I'd love to know what everyone thought of just what Stacey had to say and how she said it.
Very intelligent. She speaks well.
What is it?
Just the bubbly.
Yeah, it seemed a little fake.
I'm not connecting with her.
I think if ever there were a challenge that I went home on, if it was this one, I would be destroyed. It could use a little more salt, but I like it.
I just think it's a little bit too dry.
I don't like the fact that the presentation was smaller, it looked lighter. The halibut and the crab were nice and complemented each other.
Phil, if there's one dish that really stood out in your mind and you had to put it on your menu today, which one would it be?